Want to know how to go from zero to $250,000 selling life insurance alone? Yep, I'm talking about $250,000 in your pocket in just 1 year. If that sounds like the kind of success you're hungry for, stick around because I'm giving you the exact steps to make it happen. What's up? I'm Ryan Vallett, the final expense expert, or better known as the FEXPERT. If you're new here, I'm here to help as many people succeed and even excel in life insurance, whether it be in an office cubicle or in your underwear at home. I don't care. Please share my videos and don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell to get notified of all my new videos. Also, you could drop a comment below or just a fire emoji to show a little bit of love. Here's the thing. You have to understand that life insurance isn't just about policies or payouts. It's about impact. You're not just selling a product. You're giving people peace of mind. And the kicker? It's one of the most lucrative industries for anyone willing to hustle. Why? Because it's all commission. Your income potential is directly tied to your grind. You put in the effort, you see the rewards, period. And me personally, I have found life insurance sales to be the most rewarding thing I've ever done as far as a job goes. Okay, let's start with a quick breakdown. A single policy can earn you between roughly $500 to $1,200 in commission. Now imagine closing just 5 to 10 policies a week consistently. That, my friend, is the kind of momentum that makes $250,000 not just achievable, but it's inevitable if you play the game right. Step 1, you need a pipeline. The top agents know their pipeline is their lifeline. This isn't about waiting for clients to call you. It's about taking massive action to make those dials and follow up with people and call people who have booked appointments with you. You have got to start your own prospecting game. The number one fastest way to get started is invest in leads. I understand it is a tough pill to swallow to spend $700 a week, or if you think about it, $3,000 a month on leads alone without any guarantee that you're actually going to make a sale. But it is a fact of the business. That is the quickest and most easiest barrier to entry is buying leads. The next one is leverage some warm leads. You can contact friends, family, old coworkers, hop on Facebook, let them know that you're actually selling life insurance and what you're doing. Some people will find it a little slimy, but some people would actually jump at the opportunity to talk to you because they trust you, because they already know you. Now, when talking about purchasing leads, you have got to get ready to dial. The pros are, in the beginning, sometimes you dial, make mistakes, and it feels like a never-ending cycle, but you will get better. You just have to put the work in, study, listen to your mentor. As I always say, go for no. Get as many no's, maybe even 100 no's in a day, and you will get to the yeses. It will continue to sharpen that sword. By putting in the work, I promise you, you will get better. Last, you also have to have a tight follow-up game. 80% of sales are actually made on the 5th to 12th contact. If you're stopping after one follow-up, you're leaving money on the table, and that's a fact. Next thing is after you've been in about 60 to 90 days, you've got to master the sales process. Selling life insurance isn't about winging it. It's about working a proven system, and here's what that actually looks like. Number 1 is you build rapport. People buy from people they trust. Spend the first few minutes building a real connection. Don't just try to bulldoze them and sell them something right out the gate. Number 2, you have to identify the need. If somebody doesn't have the need or a why as to what they're looking for or why they even requested the information, you are wasting your time. Yes, there are people out there who can talk others into buying stuff that they never intended to buy to begin with. But I can promise you in this industry, you are walking yourself into a disaster. you're just asking for chargebacks. So make sure that you find that why, find that pain point, and address it. Number 3, offer the solution. Explain how the policy actually solves their problem in a simple, clear way. Avoid jargon like, well, your premium is going to be such and such. That can be a deal killer because many people don't work with life insurance day in and day out, so they don't understand all the terms. Yes, some people do, but it's just better. Make it simple and easy to understand. Number 4 is create urgency. Some people will just tell you that they want to get it as fast as possible. But I will tell you that if you don't start practicing on how to create a little bit of urgency, you will find those who get off the phone call and think, well, is this really that important? Now, what I mean by this is you can use phrases like, so what happens if we don't put this in place today? Get them to agree with you that it's important. Number 5 is asking for the sale. You can be direct. You don't have to come right out and say, well, will you buy from me? But it does take confidence to lead that horse to water. Before you give them the quotes, ask them, so if we find something that makes sense for you, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to see if you get approved? That will lead them to saying, yeah, I mean, if it makes sense, I want to get something put in place right away. Or it'll bring out the first objection. And the sooner you get the objections out of the way, the better chance you have of actually closing the deal. Another little fact for you is top agents close 20% of their calls. That's 1 out of every 5 conversations turning into a deal. Now, once you've got your pipeline and sales process dialed in, it's time to scale. You want to go from hustling hard to working smart. Here's how you do that. First one is kind of simple. Use automation tools like CRM systems, insurance toolkits, and yes, AI is becoming a big thing, so use it. Let the tech do the heavy lifting. Next thing is you want to build a referral network. Happy clients will actually refer others. Ask every client, so Mrs. Jones, who do you know that might need this too? That is a free trick, and it works too. The last thing to scale is leads. If you're spending $3,000 a month and can't break $15,000 in annual premium, then you should probably look at spending a little bit more. Sometimes there's just no more juice to squeeze. So don't be afraid to scale up your lead spend. I'm not telling you to double or triple your lead spend and that's going to give you a gazillion dollars. You want to be smart with it. But sometimes it does just take a little more spend instead of dialing 1,000 times a day on old leads. A little bonus tip is if you're really killing it and you've got a lot of profit coming out, you can actually outsource some admin work. Free up a little bit of time for selling by hiring a virtual assistant to handle some minor paperwork. Agents who reinvest 20% of their income into scaling their business consistently out-earn their peers. Unfortunately, the brutal truth is there's no shortcut to $250,000. It takes effort, strategy, and absolutely crazy focus. But if you commit to building your pipeline, mastering your sales process, and scaling smart, there's no limit to what you can actually achieve. Trust me, I've been there. So what in the hell are you waiting for? Start today. Pick up the phone, fill that calendar, start closing deals. The only thing standing between you and that big goal at the end of the year is action. I really hope this gave you the clarity and motivation to take your business to the next level. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. I want to truly help build a community of top performing agents who refuse to settle for average or give up. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. See you guys in the next one.